G'day YouTubers, Go Kiwi here, and I haven't done a video here for a while, but I have done a few races. The last video I did, I think, was after Waitueri Half Marathon, ran through Waitueri Forest, did a little video there, and I did a video on the exterior half marathon I did in the beginning of the year, the trail run exterior, and I did I did do Hawke's Bay Half Marathon and got a PB. Woohoo! PB, read a PB. PB in the Half Marathon Hawke's Bay. And just a week ago I did the Wellington Marathon, got a PB there. Woo! Woohoo! Got a PB in the marathon as well. But I'll just go a little bit over the year. I managed to do the February on the bays this year, and I don't know, somehow I managed to get on the podium, finish here third, but that was a strange half marathon around the bays. It was so windy and rainy, the planes were cancelled, the boats were cancelled, and it was the windiest day I've ever seen in Wellington. It's a video I did early on. So that was the first one I did in February, and then later on I did this one here, first in my age group, woohoo, that was the exterior, first ever trail run, half marathon down Waitueri, around Queen Elizabeth Park and Whororo Forest. So that was good. That was first in the age group, podium finished there. And Waitueri there in end of March, that was good. Podium finished there, that went really good. Enjoyed that one, weather was good. And then I was planning on doing, I actually signed up for the Hawke's Bay Marathon to do the big attempt for see if I get closer to or sub 3 hour marathon. And it was all going awesome then. The training was going amazingly good. And when it came to about a week to go, I kind of got overtrained a bit and felt like there wasn't enough time to get to do the Hawke's Bay Marathon, being that like fatigued over training. So I changed it back to the half. And when it came up to 2 days to go, I was still feeling, I could hardly do 5-minute pace. But when it came to the day, felt really good. And did that PB in Hawke's Bay this year. Race went amazingly good. And that went 1 hour 27 and 45 seconds. So that went amazing. I was really happy with that. I wasn't really going for PB, but you know, you just do your best on the day and went really good. Happy with that. Won the little glass trophy for half marathon, Hawke's Bay. And it was May. So that was amazing. And so I was, even though it was good, and I reached the goal, absolutely reached the A goal of getting our PB in the half marathon there. But I was a little bit annoyed myself for not doing the full marathon, because I think on the day, I came right on that day, and I think I might have still did all right. And if I kept it to the full marathon, I should have trusted the training a bit, because I was a bit annoyed with myself for not doing that full marathon. So a couple of weeks went by and I rested a bit and then trained up again. I thought I want to do at least one marathon this year, so signed up for the Wellington Marathon. But when it came to the day on the Wellington Marathon, usual story, it was similar weather to February. It was raining, cold, windy. But yeah, that was, I was a bit shocked how I got a PB there too. My last PB in the marathon was Hawke's Bay Marathon 2023. Marathon 2023, Hawke's Bay was 3 hours and 5 minutes and 6 seconds. So, but in the Wellington Marathon this year, from the stadium, I got 3 hours, 4 minutes and 47 seconds, which was pretty amazing. And got my got it engraved on my medal. Is 3 hours, 4 minutes and 47 seconds. That was, it was probably my B goal, but very happy with that considering the weather. And, just a bit shocked that you got a PB there for the weather and the conditions. Just getting around. And there's the 2 medals, another medal there for age group. First in the age group, 60 age group. And as I was reading the little pamphlet, it's got a page here about, people and their the records for the for the circuit of doing the marathon circuit, and I was actually about 40 seconds away. If you read in that little pamphlet, it's got all the course records for age groups, and mine there for 60-year-old age group for the Wellington Marathon was 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 5 seconds. So I missed out the course record for about 40 seconds. So, but yeah, and I thought you thought to win a bit of money or something. But that's only for the serious runners who come first, second, and third overall. So I got that a bit wrong. You're still happy, another 30 seconds, 40 seconds, I would have got the course record in my age group. That would have been good. And yeah, so you just got no actual spot prizes or anything there. Just the extra medal for that one. And I got my Hawke's Bay one engraved, but it still hasn't come. They've mucked up the engraving from Hawke's Bay Half Marathon. They've mucked it up, and so I'm waiting still for it to come to put on that medal. My PB in the Half Marathon, Hawke's Bay, and PB in the marathon. And one thing I have to say that I wish I knew a few years ago, like 5 years ago, I think I would have improved my times a bit. I mean, part of it is because just you carry on being consistent, you get better. But 2024 I was injured, so it really took all the rest of half of 2024 and all the 2025 to just slowly build out that fitness, get back to where I have been lately. And so this year has gone really good to get podium finishes in all the ones I've done, and PB in the half marathon, on PB in the full marathon. But the one thing I did change in my training, I wish I knew in a bit earlier, is just one workout that I did that I think really helped for the half marathon and the marathon. I kept the training similar, pretty much similar, because I did good in the half marathon. I kept the similar training for the Wellington Marathon, and that one thing I changed was, I say 7, 8 weeks to go for the half marathon and the marathon, I put one workout in that I think really helped, and that was, other than doing my normal stuff that everybody knows about, everybody knows you build up the first 2-3 months of just building up, mileage and building up kilometres and building up tempo runs and doing those 2 runs, Tuesday and Thursday, tempo runs sort of things. But when it came to 7, 8 weeks to go, I did one workout that was 15k down on the flat, and that was 5k's non-stop running, 5k's easy, just up and around the blocks, and then 5k at marathon pace, which was 4 minutes 14, 4 minutes round close as possible to 4 minutes 14 for that second 5k of the 15k run, and the last 5k of the 15k run coming back from the Trig Gate, I would try and put it down to like getting closer to 10k pace, down to like 4 minutes a k or a bit under, 3:59, 3:58 type of thing. And I think that workout really helped, especially for the half marathon. It was like and doing that, like the next week you do that workout, the 7th week, and then the 6th week coming closer to the race day, I did that same workout again and got a bit faster each time, doing that once a week. And like that, I would have done that on a Tuesday or a Thursday. But the second kind of tempo run I've done is the usual one I do 15k up and around the Trig, up in the hills. But that 15k on the flat, 5k easy, 5k marathon pace, and then 5k bring it down to about 10k pace. And I think that really helped. And that's one thing I haven't been doing in the past, is like specific marathon, half marathon pace. So that really, I think that really helped. And yeah, just doing that, because it gives you, it gives you that feeling of doing that last 5k of the 15k is the fastest part of that workout. It gives you that, because sometimes when you're in a half marathon, you kind of, I used to just go hard out in the beginning, and you're just dragging along towards the last 5k's at the end. But when you get used to in your workout doing a 15k run with the last 5k pretty much in a really good pace, and just controlling it, don't going overboard, but just controlling it down to 10k pace, and I think that really worked and helped big time. So that's a tip, YouTubers. If I wish I knew that a few years ago. But another thing I have been doing this year, right from the beginning, one of my videos earlier in the year was just concentrating on recovery. Like doing about an hour twice a week of doing the foam rolling, stretching, sit-ups, press-ups, just a little routine I run through. And sometimes when the body gets a bit stiff and sore, you do that recovery routine. And if I didn't do that recovery routine, it'd be hard to even get out the next day. But so doing that a couple of times a week and just ongoing. And right from the beginning of the year, I've been saying one of my recovery routine is after a half marathon and after a marathon is have a week of pretty much no running, just swimming, walking, biking, and that's what I've been doing, and that totally has worked. And just adding in that one workout has made a pretty big difference. And of course, another thing is I haven't really weird sort of proper super shoes before, and I wore these Saucony Endorphin Speed 2, awesome shoes, and of course they helped a little bit, but at the end of the day, just keeping consistent and just adding in a workout like that, I think helped big time. Yeah, and keeping consistent and just doing your mileage. I was doing good, consistent mileage right up to the last few months of 4 weeks of 100k weeks, and then a week rest, and another 4 weeks of 100k. So that's it, YouTube. I was happy with that. And also wanted to say, people say, I have a break after the running, but at this time, I feel like when it came to Hawke's Bay, my training block just went on and on and on, and it was like getting to the end of, getting pretty exhausted. So, and that was after a half marathon in Hawke's Bay, but I thought, just keep bugging me. I wanted to do at least one marathon, give it a go, get close to a sub 3 hour marathon, but a bit annoyed that I didn't do, of course, that sort of weather around Wellington, I didn't do the sub 3 hour marathon, but people were saying to me there, or better conditions like Hawke's Bay probably could be possible to do a sub 3 hour marathon in there, nicer conditions. But not to worry, it was my B goal, and I did a PB in both those, half marathon and full marathon. Can't complain, awesome. But also came to after the marathon, it feels like just to be safe, it's best to just have a rest. I've been doing this training for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and years, and the most I've had off is like 1 week or 2 weeks at the most. 2024 I had like a month or so off for knee problems, but that came right. So it's been really interesting, but at the same time it feels like you do. I think you need a reset. To everybody, and every now and then should have a reset. Don't just continually train, and then start again, have a 1 week rest, train. I think to reset and then see where you go from here. I don't know, I might do Capity 10k at the end of the year, but I just feel like it's everybody, I think, needs to learn that lesson of not continually training all the time. Otherwise you will just injuries get in and that. But you just got to have that every now and then reset, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month off. But we'll see how it goes from there, YouTube. And I hope your running's going well. Comment, subscribe, and do all those awesome things. Let us know how it's going, okay? Onwards and upwards to whatever's next. Thanks, YouTubers. Have a good day. Hope your running's going good. Awesome.